Hi, this is Richard Hayzler, principal of Pequannock Valley Middle School in Pompton Plains, New Jersey as part of the Pequannock Township School District. Welcome to the second edition of Learning Sparks, where we learn and grow together. Today we're going to continue our focus on student learning as we plan and prepare for a new school year. When students walk into the classroom, they're always curious about what they're going to learn. Are you curious about how you're going to teach them? When you think about a lesson design, a very traditional way and approach to teaching is we teach it, we assess it, and then we move on to the next content. But I need you to strongly consider a different approach. I think you really need to begin to consider using the understanding by design practice when it comes to lesson preparation. And it's a very important three-step process that I want you to consider. The first one is identifying desired results. When you walk into a classroom, do you know what your end goal is? Do you know what your essential questions are that the student should be able to respond to? Do you know the skills that the student should be able to transfer once they finish your classes? That's key to effective student learning. Identifying desired results. What should students know? What should students be able to do? Think about that as you begin to prepare for the upcoming school year. The second step is to determine assessment evidence. How do we know that the students are really getting it? If we have our essential questions down and we know what the end goals are, then as we begin to design our assessments, this should become more easy for us as classroom teachers. And more importantly, students will know what they're being assessed on because it'll be fair, consistent, and transparent. And the cool thing is you can use a variety of assessment practices. You could use performance-based assessments where you're using project-based designs and rubrics, or you could use a more traditional approach with tests and quizzes. Either way, it's important for you to consider how you're using those assessment results to refine and modify your practices for student learning. Then the last piece, and probably the most important piece then, is to plan and prepare your lessons. As we discussed in episode 1, are our lessons relevant and meaningful for students? Can students apply what they're learning to other classes and to the world outside your classroom? Because when we think about student learning, we can't just think about it in isolation. We have to think about it in the context of the lives that our students are living today, incorporating 21st century learning skills of critical thinking, collaboration, and creativity, and taking steps beyond our classroom walls to make sure that our students are learning and growing, because that's where learning sparks. Again, this is Rich Hayzler, principal of Pequannock Valley School in Pompton Plains, New Jersey. You can follow me at Rich Hayzler and look forward to continued learning with you on Learning Sparks. And always remember, do what's best for kids. Have a great day.